deflected pass.
So with that, we'll have second down and 10 from the 38. Baird back in the gun. Takes a snap. Handoff to Ramirez, and that time he goes nowhere. As a couple of Red Storm defenders there, and Patrick Hernandez and Josh Shapiro in on that tackle.
Edgar Ortiz back there again.
So loss of one on that play sets up a 3rd down and 11 from the 37-yard line. And again, we talked about this a little bit earlier. Both teams offensively got off to pretty good starts, but really from the second quarter on, it's been all about the defenses stepping up. It is.
You know, we got that one field goal, but it's in the defense that's holding. And
Baird on 3rd down, handoff up the middle to Ramirez. He gets a good gain there on 3rd down, about a 9-yard gain. But it'll still be about 2 yards short of that 1st down. And we'll see what the head coach Don Brooks and the Blue Thunder decide to do, and I think they're going to take a little extra time to think about it. So we have a timeout here with 8:27 to go here in this 3rd quarter. Blue Thunder still up on the Red Storm by a score of 24-20. Tony Venegas alongside Bill Kuhn watching the game here, watching it streaming live on hszone.tv. And just as a reminder, once this game is over, it will be available to be streamed. So in case you missed any part of this broadcast here this afternoon, or if you have a family member who maybe did a halftime performance, we have all of that. So,
absolutely.
So we will have that. We will have that for you immediately after our broadcast here this afternoon.
You know, what a great way that a family member that can't come to the game but still can watch one of their kids down on the field performing or playing football. So what a great offering for HS Zone.
Yeah, so great opportunity there, and it looks like the Blue Thunder are going to go ahead and try to get this 1st down here. 4th and 2 here inside their own 46-yard line. One back to each side of Anthony Baird, 2 receivers to his right, 1 to his left. Snap, give is to Jones. Jones up the middle.
He did not make it.
He did not get it. A good stop defensively that time by the Red Storm, as that one is stuffed right up the middle.
82, I think. Defensive lineman Rene Marquez from Irvin had the big stop there.
Yeah, Rene Marquez, and again Edgar Ortiz, a couple of guys in there on that defensive stop, and a big stop there for the Red Storm, and now they take over inside Blue Thunder territory. 8:22 to go here in this 3rd quarter, and it'll be another 1st down.
It looks like the ball's on the 36-yard line for the Red Storm.
So 1st and 10, Fernandez swings it out. Pass is caught by Donatelli, who gets shoved out of bounds and does a little shoving of his own as he gets out of play there right around the 40-yard line. So pickup of 6 on 1st down for Donatelli.
Donatello did not like Anthony Escobedo in the area, so he decided just to push him out of the way a little bit.
Yeah, that's making his presence felt on that particular play. So 2nd down and 4 from the 40-yard line. Snap, fake to right up the middle, and Fernandez has a huge hole right up the middle. Good open field tackle, but not before he picks up a 1st down all the way down to the 26-yard line, pick up a 14.
Joshua Lopez Andrus had the stop, shoestring stop. If it wasn't for Joshua, he would have been in the end zone.
So after a good trip up that time, and previously for Donatelli, he has his 2nd catch. Quick out to Donatelli again, but Donatelli's got nowhere to go that time, as Jacob Hernandez from Pebble Hills right there on the stop, and looked like he maybe got back to the original line of scrimmage, and that's about it.
That was all Jacob was going to let him, is getting back to the line of scrimmage. Had him wrapped up and down to the turf sooner than he wanted to be.
So with that, we'll have a 2nd down and 10 from the 26-yard line of the Blue Thunder, as we're halfway done with this 3rd quarter. Fernandez, quick pass out, pass complete, cutting it back in the middle, 25 near the 20-yard line is Christian Yeager from Burgess High School, his 1st catch of the game. He picks up 5, and they'll set up a 3rd and 5 here for the Red Storm.
Nathan Mendoza from Parkland was in on that tackle.
one of the players that's really stepped up for the Matadors this season on that defensive front. Here we go, 3rd and 5. Fernandez pump fakes. Now he's going to go ahead and take a shot down the field. Has a receiver down there, and it is knocked away at the last moment. Had Ivan Avina down there in the end zone, but Javier Arellano breaks it up, and that one is turned away by the Blue Thunder.
Good play, step by step and step with each other, and Javier just got his hand up just right time to block that pass away.
So here we go, 4th and 5. Red Storm will go for it here, trying to draw them off sides, but they're able to stay back there. 2 receivers to Fernandez's right, 2 to his left. So Beata in the backfield as well with them. Fernandez drops back. He takes a snap, tries to pass it over the middle. That one is caught. What a catch by Angelo Donatelli, coming down with that over the middle of the field. It'll be 1st and goal for the Red Storm inside the 5-yard line. A great catch for the T-Bird.
Jacob Hernandez was right there, but the receiver just stepped in front, made sure he was in between him and the ball, and got the pass.
So Donatelli making his presence felt here on 1st down. Handoff up to the left side, and that is a touchdown by guess who? Angelo Donatelli. So now Donatelli has a touchdown catch, and he has a touchdown run for the Red Storm, and the Red Storm are back out in front, 26-24 here in this 3rd quarter.
Donatelli, 4th lead change of the day in this game. 26-24, 6:18 left in the 3rd quarter.
So as mentioned for Donatelli, he's had himself a good game this afternoon. A couple of touchdowns, made a couple of big plays on that drive. The 4th down catch there to set him up, and then he got the ball in to run it in himself, and more importantly, give his Red Storm team the lead here.
He has been the workhorse for the Red Storm for sure this afternoon.
So with that, Jose Orozco has made a couple of field goals here in this game already, and he'll set up for the extra point. Snap down. Kick is up on its way, and it is no good. Actually goes wide to the right, so it will remain a 2-point game here, 26-24 for the Red Storm with 6:18 to go in the 3rd quarter. And you mentioned it earlier, Bill. Just a lot of balance in this game, and just a lot of really good back and forth play. And you mentioned it also, fourth different lead change in the game here this afternoon.
It is. You just wonder in a high school game, that 1 point, that 1 point could be the game. You know, now Blue Thunder can drive down the field, kick a field goal. Is that it? You know, and that's something you have to worry about when you miss that opportunity kicking the field goal.
Right, but again, you have 6:18. There's still a lot of football left to be played here in this one from the Sun Bowl as the Red Storm gets set to kick off, and the migration to the sunny side continues. Trying as the fans are moving west to east in the general admission section, the shade has pretty much covered up the majority of the field. There's still a couple of spots where you can see the sun, but yeah, majority of the field now covered by that shade. And you said it, Bill. It gets significantly colder on the shady side than it does on the sunny side here in the Sun Bowl.
It does. I'm wondering if they're just going to move up the stands as the sun sets here this afternoon here at the Sun Bowl.
So both teams will get set to go, and the wind has picked up again. And this time it's going in. This time this kick will be into the wind, and the ball falls off the tee. And I know we had the Blue Thunder when they kicked it off earlier. They had him hold the ball down. We'll see if they make him do that here. Although Orozco is going to go ahead and try to get this one off. He'll get set up, and with that, he will kick it off three deep back for the Blue Thunder. That one is kicked off. It's a shorter kick this time, and
25.
Fair catch is called that time by Nick Freire, his teammate, his Hanks Knight teammate. Right. First action of the season. And just a quick note about Hanks. I know the previous year was a tough year for them, going 0-10 for the first time ever. But you saw a Hanks team that really, won 3-4 games this year, and there's definitely positive signs that under head coach Aaron Price that they're going in the right direction.
But injury happened to the quarterback of Hanks, and that really sunk the rest of their season, where they did not win a game for the rest of the season. But 3 games was more than they won last year in the 2015 season or 2016 season.
So with that, it'll be 1st down and 10 from the 26. Baird back in the game. He's going to go ahead and take the ball up himself. He'll be wrapped up pretty quickly by a couple of Red Storm defenders at the 30-yard line. Pick up before the 2nd down.
2nd down, quarterback just ran right up the middle into the waiting arms of the Red Storm. And he had like 3 guys around him, so they were splitting tackles on that.
So Baird picking up 4 yards on that play. And really one of the only positive gains that he's had so far. It seems like every time he's tried to run the ball, he's been taken out of the backfield. 2nd down and 6. Baird back to pass. He throws. Pass is complete to Cepeda, trying to break a couple of tackles, but he'll be wrapped up pretty quickly on that particular play. One of the first guys there is Abram Bettis from Montwood, his teammate, on the tackle on that play.
Don't you love it when teammates tackle each other? Chris Pavlova from Eastlake also was in on that tackle to make sure he finished him off.
So a pickup of a couple yards there, so it'll be about 3rd and about 3 or 4 yards. Baird will go ahead and keep him himself. He'll move over to his left, and he's got a 1st down past the 40-yard line, so a good gain there on 3rd down, and the drive stays alive here for the Blue Thunder.
Baird was very intentional using his wide receiver as kind of a screen out there to his left and made sure that he got enough for the 1st down.
So with the 1st downs, we are now under 5 minutes to go in this one. Red Storm up 26-24 over the Blue Thunder. Baird all by himself there in the backfield. 5 receivers in this formation. He takes the snap. A little bit of a hard time handling that snap, and now has just nowhere to go. He throws it, somehow gets away. Pass complete to Ramirez, and he'll be wrapped up. Looks like he'll probably get about a yard gain, but a lot of effort just to gain that yard. And but either way, that's you'll take a 1-yard pass completion over a 15-yard loss on the sack.
He turned to his left and he saw 2 Red Storm defenders right there, and they were close. So he just had to turn right, try to throw that ball into the arms of Jesus Ramirez for that 1-yard gain.
Yeah, and give credit to Ramirez. He was a guy that really just found himself to get open and at least get something positive on that play. So 1-yard gain, 2nd and 9. Baird back to pass again, throws it out to Cepeda there to his left side, but he goes nowhere on that play. As Patrick Hernandez there to wrap him up, and look. But again, just really seems like, especially on the outside, the secondary, the Red Storm doing a good job of wrapping up the receivers, not really letting them go anywhere.
They are, but the Blue Thunder are not passing the ball down the field. They're passing it sideways right now, not trusting their deep threats in this 3rd quarter.
So a 3rd down and 9 upcoming here after the completion to Cepeda. Baird drops back to pass. He's going to go ahead and scramble over to his right. He's going to take a shot down the field and finds Ramirez, who gets hit hard as that one is knocked away and incomplete. Marco Alvarado from Horizon bringing the hit, and Ramirez tried to come up with the catch there, but I think he was just worried about getting hit as soon as he just right there in the middle of the field. So pass goes incomplete.
And when the ball arrived, as you could see the instant replay right now, the ball arrived, Marco Alvarado was right there to hit him and make sure that catch was not going to be made.
So the drive stalls out here for the Blue Thunder, and we'll be getting set to punt this one away. Melendez takes that, punts that one off. Pretty good kick this time. We'll let that bounce, and being fielded a little bit of a hard time fielding that actually is Robert Minhades. And Minhades is wrapped up by about 5 or 6 blue jerseys down the field right at the 20-yard line. So Minhades tried to field it off the bounce, but just had a little bit of a hard time securing it. And by the time he did, there were a number of blue jerseys already down there on the field waiting for him.
Not a chance when you take that long to field that ball, a couple drops and a couple bobbles, that you just had to get the ball and go. So ball is on the 20-yard line with 2 minutes, 44 seconds left in the third quarter. It is Red Storm 26. It is Blue Thunder 24 with the Red Storm having the ball.
So Fernandez back out at the quarterback position for the Red Storm. He takes a snap out of the shotgun. He drops back to pass. He completes it to Cameron Hill. Hill breaks a tackle, gets past the 30-yard line, and Cameron Hill will have a first down for the Red Storm. Out past, looks like they're going to mark him right at the 30-yard line, so a 10-yard gain for Cameron Hill.
Cameron Hill hit that defender and kept on his feet moving, moved him out a little bit, shoved him off, and drove another 2 yards.
So hand off on first down to Zubiate up the middle, and he powers his way through the middle. He gets about 4 yards on that first down carry.
46, Oscar Del Rio from Canutillo made the tackle.
So another tackle for him. Second down and 6. Pass out to Donatelli in the flat. Donatelli flats it up 35. He'll be wrapped up fairly quickly around the 38-yard line. I believe that is number 2, Javier Adriano from Canutillo. He's been in the action with a few tackles here this afternoon.
He had. Richard Valles was over there to slow him down and make sure that Javier can get to him and get him tackled.
So after that, we'll have a third down. We'll have a 3rd down and 2 upcoming after that 4-yard completion to Donatelli. As Fernandez drops a snap on that play. He's got a lot of time. Now he moves back over to the left, still trying to elude a couple of defenders, still looking for somebody open. He gets hit as he throws. That one is knocked away, and still no official signal on it. This might be a fumble. Well, and now it looks like they'll stop the play, and we'll see what the call is here, because they let that play all the way through. After he let that go, there was no signal whether it was a fumble or an incomplete pass. Now they do say an incomplete pass.
Jose Soto from, let me see, Soto from Chapin was on that play to hit the quarterback as he was throwing.
Just looking at the replay here, it looked like Fernandez was wanting to take a deep shot down the field, but credit the Blue Thunder secondary. Just they had that play very well covered. Really nowhere to go on that play.
He probably had about 8 seconds to throw that ball. He scrambled to his right, then come back to his left before Jose Soto got him.
So after that stoppage play, we'll have
4th down and 2.
We'll have 4th down and 2. And Lopez from Pebble Hills will get set to punt this one away.
Something stopped the play.
And have a stoppage of play here, delay a game. And this one will move back 5 yards. But I know we said it, just a couple of offsides penalties, and I mean penalties are something that you might expect in an all-star game, just because these two teams are made up from a bunch of different schools. They're getting used to all playing with each other, but really been a clean game for the most part. As Lopez gets that one snapped, looked like that one went off the side of his foot. That one's gonna roll past the 35-yard line, and ball stopped right there at the 34. That's where the Blue Thunder will take over with 1:10 to go here in this third quarter. And the Blue Thunder down by 2, 26-24 Red Storm here in this one.
You know, it's been a low-scoring third quarter, which is unusual. The first 2 were high-scoring, and now the defense has again stepped up to make sure that both teams are held in check.
Yeah, defenses have settled in here in this second half. Just the one touchdown run by Donatelli is the only score here in the second half that's given the Red Storm the lead. So first down, Baird scrambles over to his right-hand side, and he'll get a few yards on that play, just past the 40 to the 41. Pick up about 8 on that first down.
Josh Shapiro on the tackle from Coronado High School. So he was there to stop him.
So as we now get under a minute to go here in this third quarter, we've also seen a much slower pace here in both these teams. In the first quarter, we saw a lot of passing, a lot of up-tempo, trying to get offenses going, and now trying to get in control here. So we now hit 30 seconds to go in this third quarter. Ramirez now goes back into the backfield with Anthony Baird. Takes a snap, give up the middle to Jones, and Jones is wrapped up quickly. Not really a whole lot of room to work on that one, as Rene Marquez of Irvin, he's in on the tackle there and gets maybe a yard on that play.
That was a good play by the Red Storm just to stop them. He had the back come in and had the fullback come in behind the back and just got nowhere. The Red Storm had stopped him at the line of scrimmage.
So the Blue Thunder will face a 3rd and 1 here as we end the 3rd quarter. We've got a good one here coming down to the wire at the Sun Bowl. Through 3 quarters, it's the Red Storm 26 and the Blue Thunder 24. We'll be right back. We'll take a quick timeout. We'll be right back here for 4th quarter action of the 26th Paso Senior All-Star Game. We'll be right back.
Each year we're trying to make this game bigger and better, and we truly do have the support of all the businesses around the city. From the El Paso Orthopedic Surgery Group, the man, Dr. David Mansfield, El Paso Orthopedic Surgery Group. The wonderful food we had up in the Captain's Club. Kona Grill, this is our 2nd year with you. Thank you, Kona Grill. My company, Nationwide, is on your side. Thank you, Nationwide. Mr. Justin Prediger with Morgan Stanley, Smith and Barney. Thank you, Morgan Stanley. A former All-Star, Tropicana Homes. Randy Bowling, thank you, Tropicana Homes. The sports radio in town, ESPN 600 AM. Steve Kemplitz, I know you're here. ESPN 600, thank you very much. Chick-fil-A has sponsored us every year. Captain's Club, our different mentors, they always provide sandwiches. This year, they provided free meals to every senior that was all in the showcase. So Chick-fil-A, Samantha Gonzalez, thank you so much. Pale Digital Marketing, all of the branding you see of the Greater El Paso Football Showcase. Frank Lopez, Pale Digital Marketing, thank you for everything you do. iHeartRadio, thank you, Power 102. Our lovely Laura's Productions, Laura Rayborn. Thank you, Laura. Prices, another in-kind donation, always gives us ice cream, drinks. Prices, give them 5. Thank you, Prices. Another former All-Star, Brian Young, currently coaching at the New Orleans Saints. Brian Young, thank you. Spectrum Technologies, thank you so much for being a sponsor. Display Services, all the signs, all the sponsor signs you see, all provided by Display Services. Thank you, DSI. El Paso Specialty Hospital, Dr. Mansfield again. Thank you very much. Thank you for your support. A&B Labels, they help print the programs every year. They do a tremendous job. A&B Labels printing, thank you. And yes, once again, Coca-Cola, all the product for all of our events, proudly sponsored by Coca-Cola. Thank you, Coca-Cola. Let's play ball.
Welcome back here to the Sun Bowl as we start the 4th quarter of this game between the Blue Thunder and the Red Storm Senior All-Star Classic. Tony Venegas here with the action. Barfield back in the game on 3rd down and 1, hands it off, and that play is we have very close play here as Obanon gets the ball to start the 4th quarter, and it looks like he did pick up exactly 1 yard. It'll be a 1st down for the Blue Thunder just underway here in this 4th quarter.
We got the Red Storm at 26 points with the Blue Thunder at 24. What a great game this All-Star Classic has been today.
Yeah, it's been a great game, fun, lots of fun action. Barfield in the backfield, he takes a snap, pass thrown, incomplete. That pass looked to be intended that time for Alejandro Cabral of Austin, but just the timing looked like not really quite there on that play.
Yeah, there was a timing issue on that, and he did not get turned around soon enough to see that ball. And I tell you, quarterback fired that ball out of his hands.
Yeah,
too.
that is one thing with Sedarius that a little bit underrated. He puts a lot of zip on that football when he throws it. So after the incomplete pass, we 2nd down and 10. 14:29 to go here in this fourth quarter of the ball game, and the snap looked like it might have gone off of one of the offensive linemen. It never reached Barfield in the backfield, but luckily for him, he was able to fall right on top of it to lose 3 yards. But more importantly for the Blue Thunder, they keep the football, at least for the moment.
It was a big lineman. I thought he was 78, but I don't see him on the. He just fell on the ball or tried to get the ball, and that was all he had for that moment. He did all his effort right then and there.
Yeah, so center there, Daniel Menchaca from Burgess looked like was snapping it, but something happened there. Either way, 3rd and 13 from the 40-yard line. Barfield drops back to pass. Now he's going to scramble back over to his left. He's going to take a shot down the field, looking for Tyrese Andrews, and that is incomplete. The flag has thrown. Actually 2 flags thrown. One from the back and one from the side judge, and this is most likely going to be interference on Moore here from Pebble Hills. Should be a first down here for the Blue Thunder.
Yeah, he was there really early, hit him, and as he was going down, the ball just flew over the top of him. So he was there a whole lot earlier than he should have been.
Yeah, so that's so that will be a pass interference and a big 15-yard penalty. More importantly, keeps the ball on the side of the Blue Thunder and puts them in Red Storm territory here with just underway here in this fourth quarter. So a big penalty there, and we'll set things up for the here for the Blue Thunder. They'll take over after the penalty, 1st and 10 from the 45-yard line. Barfield takes a snap. Double reversal bend, and now to Jose Luis Herrera, who works his way around down the left side, 45-40, kind of trying to cut it back upfield. Gets all the way down to the 35-yard line, and looks like he'll have enough for a first down. So a little bit of trickery that time from the Blue Thunder, and for another first down conversion.
That was a great play by the Blue Thunder as that double reverse came over towards us, towards the near side. To the left and for the first down. I think he just got 10 yards on that.
Yeah, 10 yards exactly. So just enough for that first down as Barfield has trips to the right. Just one single receiver. It's pressure to the left on first down. Barfield out of the shotgun, looks over to the flat, still looking to throw. He's looking to take a shot down the field, and that pass is knocked away at the last moment. Intended for Jose Luis Herrera, but Chris Muzio from Fabens, who already has an interception here in this game, comes up with a big play that time.
And he has a couple block passes that he just did again. You know, Chris is right there in the middle of the field, making sure that ball does not come down in the receiver's hands.
So after that incomplete pass, the 2nd down and 10 from the 35-yard line. Again, Barfield, 2 receivers to each side. Running back to his right, Barfield drops back. Pocket collapses. He throws it. That was complete to pressure. Almost broke a tackle that time, but he gets it past the 25 to the 23-yard line. Another first down for the Blue Thunder. Pick up a 12.
Abram Perez from Montwood had the tackle on the field. He's been out there twice now on tackles from Montwood. So we know why Montwood's so good. It's because of the defense up there and with Abram Perez.
Yeah, so Montwood gets that first down, 1st and 10 from the 23. Handoff to Cabral, who works his way down the right side, still powering people over, and he'll get close to another first down, 9, maybe 10 yards for the Austin Panthers. So a good run, and they will give him that first down, pickup of 10, and Cabral showing a little bit of power that time, as the Blue Thunder are now back in the red zone.
Pierre Robles, Mountain View, on the tackle. one of their county teams.
So 1st and 10 from the 13-yard line as we're approaching 12 minutes to go here in this one. Barfield drops back, looks to throw, and that one is incomplete. And again, maybe a little bit of a timing issue. Obanon was right there about to in the end zone. One of the closest defenders was Oscar Rodriguez from Del Valle in coverage to be 2nd down.
Ball is placed on the 13-yard line of the Red Storm. 2nd down and 10.
So 2nd down and 10 from the 13-yard line. Barfield, again with 3 receivers to his left, 1 to the right. He drops back to pass. He's going to turn around, try to find his receiver, and it's a catch. It'll be just short of the end zone. That is Tyrese Andrews coming up with the catch. He'll be marked short at the 1-yard line, but it'll be 1st and goal for the Blue Thunder.
DeAndre Moore on the stop at the 1-yard line. Yep.
So the first catch since the first quarter for Tyrese Andrews as everybody gets set to put in their new personnel. A little bit of switching out here on defense. We haven't seen it too much from the Blue Thunder, but maybe a little bit of a power set upcoming here. So 3 in the backfield, and it looks like Barfield's going to try to get in the end zone. He's going to get an assist from the backfield and the line. Still no signal yet. Now we have one. Touchdown for the Blue Thunder, who are back out in front. A 1-yard touchdown run for Cedarius Barfield.
That pile, they just moved the whole pile.
And look at this. They have the Duck Duck Goose celebration going here. All-Star games are meant to be. How about having a little fun here? Is Barfield is somewhere in that pile of people there. He's somewhere in there.
They just pushed the pile over the end zone for Barfield to get a 1st down, and then they played Duck Duck Goose.
Yeah.
Why not?
Why not? It's the All-Star game. It's the last quarter of the season. Might as well come out and enjoy it as Garola boots the extra point, and it is good. So 11:05 to go here in the 4th quarter. Blue Thunder now up 31-26 here on the Red Storm as we wind down and we hit the home stretch here. This one, I know you mentioned this, Bill. With the Sun Bowl, there's a lot of big things coming up going on, including the basketball tournament next week, and then the Sun Bowl game coming up here in the stadium on the 29th.
It is. We thank Hyundai of El Paso for the sponsorship of the Sun Bowl this year. We're halfway through our contracts. We're celebrating 50 years on CBS this year. What a great time for CBS, and we're following a big basketball game on that day. It's Louisville, Kentucky basketball game, so that's huge basketball game. And then CBS is going to be airing ours for the 50th time. So we're the longest sports show on CBS next to the Masters. So we're excited about this. Arizona State, North Carolina State bringing possibly the first round draft pick of the NFL draft this year, one of their defensive linemen. So we're excited about the game. We're excited about the basketball game next week with the 3 great teams that we've got coming in playing, of course, with UTEP.
So after have those going on, and meanwhile, still have a football game going on here as Garola kicks that one away. Morales at the 15. He cuts it back up the field. The 25 gets past the 25, but basically runs into a wall of blue, and that's all he will get. And so the Red Storm will take over 1st and 10 with just under 11 minutes to go, down by 5. And this one coming right down to the end. And again, with this draft format, they tried to change. They tried to get a game a little bit more competitive, and we've certainly seen that here today.
It's been a great game today. It's not a blowout like it has been in years past. You got the Blue Thunder that's on top by 31 points, and the Red Storm 26. Anything can happen in the next 10 minutes.
So 1st and 10, marking at the 27-yard line. Briggs back in the game. He throws it over to Cepeda out in the flat, and a good open field tackle there by the Blue
Kevin
Thunder.
Esquivel.
Kevin Esquivel, a linebacker from Pebble Hills. First time we've called his name today. One of the all-district linebackers this season for the Spartans. Very, very key part of this, really a resurgent Pebble Hills squad. Briggs takes the snap on 2nd down. He throws it over the middle. That one is dropped. Pass incomplete, intended for Robert Minhades. And We'll move ahead to third down here.
There's no excuse for dropping that pass. It's right there in his hands, right in the middle of his chest, and he just drops the ball. Must have took his eyes off of that ball.
So with that, we'll bring up a third down and call it 8 from the 29-yard line. Briggs out of the shotgun. He takes the snap. He looks to throw. Pass is caught, and coming up with a big hit defensively is Isaac Ibarra from Bel Air, along with Michael Ward of Chapin, off the catch from Quan McNeil for Burgess, and a big stop there on third down.
He got that ball, and both of those defenders were on him, and there was nowhere he was going. It went straight to the ground. So big stop by the Blue Thunder, and looks like the Red Stormer will be punting the ball.
So Red Storm will punt this. Will look to punt this one away here. Javier Lopez from Pebble Hills will punt it away, and Ezekiel Jones, and I believe that's Angelo Donatelli also back there. Actually, check that. That's actually Jose Luis Herrera back there. A little bit of a low line drive kick. Ball will go right to Jones, and Jones will let that pass him by. That's going to go inside the 20-yard line, roll out of bounds, just past there, and officials will mark that right at the 18-yard line, and that's where the Blue Thunder will take over. 9:29 here to go in this one. 31-26, Blue Thunder with the lead, and now with the football back again. So, I guess I know this is an all-star game, but what's your strategy here? You just try to run the ball and control the clock here.
It's running the ball, which is out of their game plan because they're usually throwing. But if I know Brooks, he'll start pounding that football, running it, and try to burn some of that time off the scoreboard so that they can keep ahead in this game.
Now Blue Thunder with 2 timeouts. Red Storm still has all 3 of theirs remaining. We have 1st and 10 now. Ball officially be spotted at the 19-yard line. And Barfield back in the game. He drops back to pass, empty set, scrambling around, now works his way back. He's going to take a shot down the field. That one is too high that time. Pass incomplete, intended for Alejandro Cabral, and will be 2nd down.
Carlos Baez was in the backfield pressuring the quarterback to make sure that he had to rush that throw, and that's exactly what happened. Of course, we said what Brooks would do, and he's doing absolutely the opposite of what we said. He's going to keep with his game plan of passing that ball.
So a 2nd down, and 10 here. 9:21 to go in this one. Barfield drops back, takes a snap, and swing it out in the flat to Andrews. Andrews trying to make a couple of defenders miss, and amazingly is able to get out of that tackle and get a couple of extra yards in that play. Abram Bettis, his teammate, was right there, but Andrews making good use of that play, getting an extra 2-3 yards on that. Total pickup of 6 on that 2nd down.
Oscar Rodriguez on that tackle to push him out of bounds.
So with that, we'll have a 3rd down upcoming here. 3rd and 4 for the Blue Storm at the 35-yard line. Up by 5 with the ball. So now we're under 9 minutes to go here in this one. Barfield hands it off. Be right up the middle to Obanon. That's a 1st down. 25-30, 35-yard line. So a big 1st down pickup there. Pick up about 10 yards from Obanon from the Matadors.
Chris Musio got that shoestring tackle to slow him down, and for the tackle on the 35-yard line. It's 1st down and 10 on the 35-yard line.
1st and 10 from the 35, as you mentioned, Bill. Barfield takes a snap out of the shotgun again, looking to throw, and that pass is dropped, incomplete. Avina did have a couple of defenders around him, but just not able to secure that. Actually, check that. That's Obanon with the drop pass. It'll be 2nd down. There on coverage is Mike Ward.
Red Storm was all over Obanon, and where he could not move, and he had them in their eyes and knew he's going to get hit. So that drop pass is, we'll call 2nd down.
So a 2nd down upcoming here. Barfield takes a snap, hands it off to Obanon, and he's got a huge hole up the middle, still trying to get a couple of defenders to bring him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down. And Boy, he's picked up. Actually, check that. That's Cabral, number 20 that time on the carry. He powers his way through, pick up a 12 yards and another first down.
Great play by the Blue Thunder.
Blue Thunder trying to really try to not quite steal it away, but would put themselves in a really good position to win this game. Barfield trots back to pass. He's looking to take a shot down the field. He's got a man down there, and that one is knocked. That one is incomplete, but a huge hit that time. And Andrews is down on the field hard. I believe that is Abram Bettis, actually his teammate, was the one who delivered the hit on that one, and Andrews is down.
That was just a cheap shot by Perez. The ball was still in the air, and he tackled him, cut his legs out underneath him.
Boy, you really hope that the last thing you want to do, or the last thing you want to see in a game like this, is somebody get seriously hurt. As we take a look at the replay here, Barfield takes the shot down the field, and again, that hit was just really unnecessary. Didn't really, I mean. Was it going to be an overthrow? Yeah, it was. I mean, I'm not sure if Andrews would have been able to come up with that catch anyway, but hopefully it's nothing more serious beyond Andrews getting the wind knocked out of him.
Absolutely. And Perez, when he had the hit, he knew that he had done wrong. Number 4 is up on his rear end, getting help up off the field, looks like here in a few seconds. It is Tyrese Andrus of Montwood that is down on the field.
Andrews down on the field.
He is up and walking off.
A little shaken up, but it looks like he's walking under his own power, which is something very good to see. That Andrews again took a big hit on that play, and it'll be I think a personal foul penalty will be called here.
Been kicked out of the game, disqualified for the rest of the game, and I think that is a right call on that play.
Yeah, so Abram Bettis, his day is done, and again, it's a shame you see a play like that, especially in an all-star game like this. I mean, I'm sure it wasn't his intent to take him out like that, it just happened, but again, just not. But again, just not a smart penalty on that play. In any case, after that penalty, first down and 10 for the Blue Thunder. As Barfield hands it off to Obanon here, as he works his way up the left side, gets past the 35 and be brought down around the 33-yard line. So pick up a 5 on first down for the running back.
Pierre Robles was one of the 3 that was on him and tackled him for that 5-yard carry.
So that 5-yard gain makes it second down and 5 here as we get closer to 7 minutes to go here in the ball game. Blue Thunder up by 5 with the football. Barfield takes a snap. He drops back. He's looking to take a shot down the field, and he has. Does he have it?
Touchdown.
Yes, he does. Touchdown for the Blue Thunder. Zacharias Prussia, his second touchdown of the game, and a little bit of dramatic, a little bit of a flair for the dramatic there, as we couldn't quite tell whether he came up with that, but a big 33-yard touchdown catch from Barfield to Zacharias Prussia.
Yeah, Nate Lyson was back there from Clint, hand in hand. You didn't know who caught that ball right there until he raised it up and caught the ball.
There you go. Show the official, hey, I've got the football. I've got this. And he does. Second touchdown of the game for Prussia. And that extra point is blocked. That ball is still loose, and it looks like it'll be stopped right there. So it's now under 7 minutes to go. It is now 37-26. Blue Thunder lead the Red Storm, but again, a big score there by the Blue Thunder to go up 2 scores and give themselves a little bit of breathing room.
Okay, it's a 9-point game, about 7 minutes left. I mean, anything can happen, but that gave the Blue Thunder a little breathing room to for this game. It's 7 minutes. You got a couple drives you got to do. You got to have a stop. And right now, after the Blue Thunder drove all the way down the field from the 19-yard line, you don't know if Red Storm can do that right now.
Right, and And so with just under 7 minutes to go, Blue Thunder back out in front, and for Zacharias Brescia, I mean, you want to talk about guys who have tried to stand out here in this All-Star game, and Brescia has done that. 4 catches for 92 yards and a couple of touchdowns here in this one. And again, he was a big-time playmaker for the Parkland Matadors this season, and you hope that he gets, he gets an opportunity to play at the next level.
Absolutely. And these scouts that are here for the college, they're watching what's happening on this field, and I think they're going to be impressed with a lot of these players.
So, short kickoff there, fielded at the 10-yard line by the Red Storm. Morales working his way across the field, 20-25. He'll get wrapped up just past there at the 27-yard line. So the first down and 10 for the Red Storm, and now the Red Storm will have to work quickly here.
Anthony Escobedo was on the stop there for the tackle. You've got a 9-point game with the Blue Thunder ahead right now, but the Red Storm has the ball. They've got to move that ball down the field, get a stop, and then try to move it again down the field. Here we go, first down.
So 1st and 10 from the 27. Briggs back to pass. He throws. That pass is complete. He stopped short at the 35-yard line. Pass complete that time to Quan McNeil.
Jacob Herrera from Pebble Hills were there on the stop to stop the progress, and then his teammates came in and helped finish the tackle out.
So 5th catch of the game for McNeil. A little bit of a low snap that time for Briggs. He's going to try to take his shot down the field. He's got a receiver open, and that one is incomplete. Pass intended for Diego Lewis, and right there in the coverage was Josh Alvarez from Coronado.
Good play, but the defense was just right there on that all the way. There was no way Red Storm was going to have that ball unless it's just excellent pass. 6 minutes, 17 seconds left in the fourth quarter. It is Blue Thunder 37, Red Storm 26. Third down.
So 3rd down and 3 here. And Briggs fumbles the snap, and the ball is fumbled and picked up by the Blue Thunder going the other way. Here he goes, 15 and down just at the 11-yard line. Blue Thunder picks it up.
Jamari Bullock from Eastwood picks the ball up and runs 20 yards.
Jamari Bullock, the Eastwood trooper, recovers the fumble. A huge swing of momentum here, a turnover. And with a score here, that could be enough to put this game away for head coach Don Brooks and the Blue Thunder. First time in a number of years that they've been able to come out on top of this game.
Who's keeping score? We're not saying Don Brooks was the West or anything like that. Come on. With this new format, but you're right. Don Brooks looks like he may finish his game out with 6 minutes and 6 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Obviously, still definitely plenty of football to be decided here. First down and 10 at the 11, and a throw. Pass is complete, wide open. A little miscommunication, a touchdown from Cedarius Barfield to Duty Cepeda, and let's see what do we got here, and another little mini celebration here. Have some fun, and. But again, there just seemed to be just a lot of miscommunication because there was
here we go, instant play.
And let's see, you can't tell from there. But again, there was
10
nobody.
Yards.
There was nobody within 10 yards of Cepeda. Nobody within 10 yards.
Chris Musio was the close, and he said, "Where's my coverage out here?" There was a lot of miscommunication, and it led to a score for the Blue Thunder.
So Blue Thunder cash in on the turnover. So it'll be a quick timeout here, and Barfield has added now his 3rd touchdown pass of the game. Duty Cepeda has his first touchdown catch of this game, and with 6 minutes exactly left, it's now 43-26. And I know you don't want to jump the gun and say it's over, but with the Blue Thunder put themselves in good position to put that one might have just effectively put it away.
It is, and it's an uphill battle for the Red Storm to come back and try to, in 6 minutes, get, what is that, 17 points? 17 points, in there. So it's going to be tough. We've got teams lining up. Blue Thunder's getting ready to kick the. Are they going to kick the field goal, or are they going to They'll go for it.
That looks like they're going to go for 2. Try to make this a 19-point game here. Barfield takes the snap. He'll hand it off up the middle to Jones. Jones
did not get
there. Looked like he was going to find a way to pound his way through like he did back in the first half for a touchdown, but the Red Storm holds serve on defense in that play. So the 2-point try is no good. 6 minutes exactly left in this one. 43-26. The Blue Thunder rather lead the Red Storm, and still plenty of people here at the Sun Bowl. The bands and cheerleaders are still here. Obviously, it's gotten a little bit colder, but again, for an event like this, a new format, a lot of new things with this game. But overall, I'd have to say this game has been a success.
It has been a success, and congratulations to all the seniors that's participated in this All-Star Classic. It's been, from the dancers to the ROTC to the band members to the football players, cheerleaders, and all. Congratulations on your senior year of high school. This is such a memorable time for you, and culmination of getting a win on the football field. What a great way to end your football career, or possibly not end it and move forward to the college level.
So with that, we'll have a kickoff here by Garola. Be picked up by Vina just inside the 5-yard line. He runs up 20-25, still looking for a hole to go through. Just doesn't find a lot past the 25. He'll be wrapped up 1st and 10, 5:52 to go, and the Red Storm will have the ball at the 28-yard line.
Again, want to shout out to the great sponsors for this El Paso football, Greater El Paso football showcase. You've got Westar Bank as a big major sponsor. You got El Paso Electric, Casa de Leon, BSN Sportswear, and Albertsons as great sponsors of this Greater El Paso football showcase.
So 1st down and 10 here. Briggs back to pass. He throws it. That one is incomplete, and a little bit of miscommunication that time. Throws it behind the intended receiver, Kevin Avery. It'll be 2nd down and 10.
Starting lineup sponsors were Spectrum Technology, El Paso Times, Price's Creameries, and El Paso Orthopedic Group. You got 600 AM ESPN Radio and Brian Young.
A lot of big names involved with making this game happen as Diego Lewis catches that pass from Briggs. Be a pickup of about 1 yard. So it'll be now 3rd down and call it 9 yards as we get under 5.5 minutes to go here in this one.
The Blue.
So Red Storm scrambles and just nothing doing for A.J. Briggs. Penalty on the play, and everybody all trying to get in on the dog pile there. It's just a couple of guys dragging him down. One of the first guys into that backfield was Troy Torres from Bowie High School. Troy Torres, Devontae Hankins, a couple of guys in there as well. We'll see what the penalty is. They have a personal foul and a face mask, so that play will all be for naught, as they'll have a first down for the Red Storm.
That may help the Red Storm and kind of get them fired up to start driving down that field. The Blue Thunder's defense has just been holding them and would not let them, they've gotten a whole yard on this possession until that first down.
Yeah, and really this defense has shut them down after 20 points in the first half, just 6 in the second half for Red Storm as Briggs drops back to pass on first down. He works his way over towards the sideline, and he is sacked and taken down by his teammates. Parkland's own Devontae Hankins. He drags down his quarterback for a loss on that play. Looks like about a loss, pretty big, pretty sizable loss. In fact, about 8 yards on that particular play.
8-yard loss. Going to his left, it just could never get away from the defensive player. A.J. Briggs just went down. Here he goes again. A.J. Briggs back to pass.
So Briggs pass, and a great catch right on the money that time to Robert Minhadas, who comes away with that one. It looks like he got all 18 yards that they needed to get, and it's a first down for the for the Red Storm.
A.J. Briggs, good pass to his receiver for that first down. First down on the 45-yard line.
So as we get closer to 4 minutes to go here in this one, Briggs takes the snap, hands the ball off. And it'll be given off to Seth Dominguez. Picks up a yard on that carry as we now check under 4 minutes to go in this one.
Patrick Hernandez from Bel Air was on the tackle.
1 yard gain on the play, brings up second down.
Briggs drops back to pass on second down. He scrambles, and now looks like he's just going to go ahead and throw this one out of bounds, and he does, as they'll live to fight another day. Third down upcoming here, and now the clock stops with 3:37 to go here in the ball game.
Julian Flores and Edgar Ortiz both were around the receiver, and just when you have two receivers or two defensive people on receiver, there's no way you can catch that ball.
So that with that we'll have now third down and 9.
A.J. Briggs is back.
Briggs back to pass. He's going to look to take a shot down the field. Fires. He's got a man down there and just a little too far ahead of Diego Lewis. Lewis had about half a step on the defender, but not able to quite connect that time with his quarterback.
A.J. Briggs is looking over the sideline, seeing what they're going to do. It is fourth down and 9 to go. Looks like he's going to stay out on the field.
Yeah, you're at the point of the game where it's just probably best to just stay out there and just try to make something happen here. So fourth down and 9 from the 44-yard line of the Red Storm, or from the Blue Thunder rather. You would think this would be probably pretty much the last gasp here for the Red Storm, unless they can find a way to get a first down here. Briggs drops back, now under some pressure, and he is sacked right at midfield. Troy Torres with the sack, and that might just about put the exclamation point here on this one. A big sack, and the Blue Thunder take over at midfield with 3:17 to go here in the game.
Yeah, the turnover on downs right there, 3:17 left. It's right at midfield. Blue Thunder has taken over on downs. It looks like we're just waiting for the proverbial fat lady to start warming up and to start singing.
Yeah, so we've got that, and I got to tell you, but again, we will have. It's been a lot of fun broadcasting this game here this afternoon. We'll get set. Yeah, Barfield back in the game. Snap, handoff to Herrera, who works his way across the field, breaks the tackle, and will be brought down around the 46-yard line, pickup of 4 yards.
Big number 66, Gabriel Villa from Americas brought him down. Big guy, big boy brought him down.
So Herrera gets his second carry of the game here as we're now under 3 minutes to go. And a 43-26 lead here for the Blue Thunder, who's the defense really stepped up here in this second half. Barfield, he'll take the snap, he'll hand it off to Cabral, who gets a good head of steam ahead of him, and he'll have the first down as he gets finally wrapped up at around the 37-yard line. We'll give him about 9 yards on that, actually 7 yards on that play. Either way, it's first down for Blue Thunder.
Brent Wydra from Americas.
From Andrus.
Andrus was there on that shoestring tackle.
So here we go. Barfield again takes the snap. He'll look, drop back to pass. And he escapes the sack, escapes another sack, and there he goes. Barfield scrambling, 30, makes another man miss, 25, gets out of bounds. That one might be coming back, but Cedarius Barfield, again, just shows the elusiveness that he just, he has throughout his high school career.
He was almost sacked in the backfield, got to the line, avoided 2 other tackles, got down to about the 32-yard line, but a holding penalty is going to bring him back.
So that one will be brought back, and
block in the back. I'm sorry.
So a block in the back here. Either way, a penalty here on the Blue Thunder. So we now have 2:06 to go. As we will have, they'll be presenting some post-game awards. We'll be sticking around for that, but again, this has been first time that we've done this broadcasting here on HSON.TV, and I mentioned this earlier. Immediately following the conclusion of this game, of this broadcast, you'll be able to stream it live. You'll be able to rewatch this game just in case if you missed any of the action here this afternoon from the Sun Bowl.
Play just happened. Got about 1 yard play for the Blue Thunder. Number 25.
Open on there on the carry. Went on there on the carry. Picks up a couple of yards on that play. Barfield, he takes a snap. Pump fakes. Works his way over. Now he's going to take a shot down the field. And that one is caught. That one is caught from Zacharias Prescia. Makes a highlight reel catch by 14 yards and now over 100 yards receiving. If there's a guy who's really stood out and made a name for himself in this game, it's definitely number 9 from Parkland.
Absolutely. What a catch. One-handed catch right there on the sideline, making sure he got his right foot down inbound so that he could make that catch and move the chains.
First down here, 1:27 to go. Clock did stop since he went out of bounds. Barfield throws it over to Tyrese Andrews, who catches it and will be stopped right around the first down marker. Looks like he may have it, and it's definitely good to see Tyrese Andrews back out there, especially after the big hit that he took earlier in this game. Looks like he just got the wind knocked out of him, and but again, the last thing you want to see, especially in a game like this, last thing you want to see happen is to see someone get seriously hurt.
Absolutely. It's first down on the 12-yard line with about 1 minute left in the fourth quarter.
Barfield still running the plays here. Is like you said, Bill, we're now under 1 minute to play here in this one. Takes the snap. He drops back, looks to throw, has a receiver in the corner of the end zone. That one is knocked away at the last moment for the Red Storm. Good defensive play that time. Good coverage by Oscar Rodriguez.
Oscar was right there and saw that play coming out and got his hand in there and got that ball away from him. 45 seconds left in the fourth quarter. It is Blue Thunder 43, Red Storm 26.
So we'll have a number of awards here being presented to some of these players after the game. Like I said, if you missed any of this broadcast today, it'll be available shortly here on hszone.tv following the conclusion as Barfield scrambles on second down. He looks to throw. He takes another shot towards the end zone. That's going to go out of play. He's now third down and 10. So now at 36 seconds left.
12-yard line is where the Blue Thunder is as they're lining up on third down. Just looking over the sideline, seeing what Coach Brooks wants to bring out with 36 seconds left for the Blue Thunder. Red Storm trying to muster up some kind of defense to make sure Blue Thunder does not score again.
Barfield out of the shotgun again on third down, 36 seconds left. A little bit of a low snap. He throws, pass complete, and it's caught for another touchdown for the Blue Thunder. This one by Austin Cole Cabral from 12 yards out. Barfield's fourth touchdown pass of the game. And that will pretty much put a bow on this one as Cabral gets his first touchdown of the afternoon.
29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. It is 49 Blue Thunder and the Red Storm 26. Blue Thunder's lining up for the extra point right now.
So with that snap down, Garola with the kick. After having the last extra point blocked, he gets this one through. So 29 seconds left on the clock in this one. 50-26, the Blue Thunder lead. A great catch by Cole Cabral that to pretty much seal this one away. And I got to tell you, this has been a very fun afternoon. Very fun afternoon of football. Definitely been just a great day. A great day as the sun starting to set here. From El Paso, and we'll have they'll have their award ceremony afterwards. But I think a great way to cap off the football season here in El Paso.
It is, and although the score is 50-26, the game's really been all day long been closer than 50-26. It's just been the fourth quarter that really the Blue Thunder has really started clicking and making the huge impact that sets a score off. It's we've had 5 lead change overs in this game, and that says a lot when you have 5 lead changes going on. So with 29 seconds left, the Blue Thunder is kicking off to the Red Storm. It is 50, Blue Thunder 50, Red Storm 26.
Rolla will kick this one away. A little bit of a high kick going towards the sideline. Be caught by Donatelli at the 15, and now flips it over to one of the other returners. It's Avina at the 20. Works his way back now. Another lateral here. Looked like that one might have gone forward, but here comes Donatelli, and yeah, that one goes forward, and that play is blown dead here with 17 seconds left. Just trying to have a little fun out there. Yeah. Perhaps a Cal Stanford little lateral play, whatever you want to call that. That one is be an illegal forward pass.
Is that a flag down on the 20-yard line for that legal pass?
Yeah, both flag on the 20-yard line on each end here, as both teams will get set to pretty much play out the stretch of this one.
5-yard penalty for a legal pass.
Yeah, so a 5-yard penalty from where the pass was thrown.
You know, Tony, it's been a pure joy being able to call this game. This is my first time I've ever got to do this, so it's been a joy to do this. It's my first All-Star Classic also.
Yeah, and it's been a real pleasure working with you as well. Definitely been a lot of fun. I know Chris Babcock, who had a bit of a family emergency. You know, hopefully everything is okay there. We're filling up. Bill, thanks again for being a part of this. This is definitely a lot of fun here. As Briggs on first down, he drops back to pass, and he's not going to get away from the stranglehold of Troy Torres, who got the sack on fourth down. And with that, the clock will expire, and that will be the ball game. Final score here from the Sun Bowl, the 26th Greater El Paso Football Showcase. The Blue Thunder win 50-26 over the Red Storm. And Bill, like we've talked about it before, I'll say it one more time. Just with the new format and everything else, this game, a great success today.
Absolutely, and the best part happening on the field right now is they shake hands. Congratulations to all the seniors.
Absolutely.
Congratulations to the parents of all the seniors as they've toiled and struggled and got them this far. Good luck to them in the future in whatever endeavors, if it's college or if it's football more or cheerleading more or band, choir, wherever they're going. Good luck to all the seniors that's been presented out here.
Yeah, so great opportunity for all the seniors to celebrate. As mentioned, we'll have all the awards here coming up in just a moment. And but we'll be wrapping up here in just a couple of minutes. And do we have a highlight package ready to? And we'll have some highlights here coming up in just a second from our game today in the second half. Well, I mean, it was a close game. It was a 24-20 halftime lead for the Blue Thunder, but the Blue Thunder just defensively really stepped up and were able to shut down the Red Storm offense and eventually pull away in the fourth quarter.
Absolutely, and the Blue Thunder offense came back out and realized they could score, drove down the field numerous times, and made the score 50-26.
And again, you have a couple of standouts, at least the ones that pop into my mind. Zacharias Prescia, the receiver from Parkland, had a great game. Darius Barfield, his final time in a high school uniform. He'll be off to San Diego State next season. They're from what I'm talking with them, they're actually going to have him play. Looks like more of a defensive back, but I would think just with his ability, you might want to think about putting him at punt returner or special teams. Just you have to find a way to get a ball in his hands.
Absolutely, he needs that ball in his hands, and I think he'll learn through his redshirt season at San Diego State, and then wherever he can find a niche, he'll be there and he'll be successful as he's been all year long here in El Paso.
Yeah, just a lot of great stories from this game here this afternoon as both teams currently shaking hands. I mean, heck, and again, normally it's West Side versus East Side, but now with the new format, you've got teammates shaking each other's hands, and a lot of mutual respect here on both sides of the field, and so that will be what's going on down on the field right now.
Congratulations to Coach Brooks, first time a win in a long time. So, Coach Brooks, congratulations on your big win of the El Paso Football Classic.
So we've got getting set that both teams will stay on the field for their award ceremony. And that'll just about wrap it up for us. Like I said, we're going to close out with a highlight package of today's game. But thank you for making this a great first time doing this for us, broadcasting live on hszone.tv For Bill Kuhn and for all the production staff, I'm Tony Venegas saying good night from the Sun Bowl. We will see you next time here from the Greater El Paso Senior Showcase.